The following program is classified M. It contains some violence and adult themes.
Police are still appealing for information on two of the most wanted men in Australia.
Tayeh is wanted for his suspected involvement in inciting an anti-Jewish race riot in Melbourne's inner-city suburb of Caulfield, and for inciting ethnic and religious tensions in the heart of Melbourne's CBD. He is also wanted for questioning in connection to Melbourne's gang-related tobacco wars, and for making false statements that blame the local Jewish community for an arson attack against his burger shop. This the Grinch who stole Christmas. Australia's leading Palestinian spokesman Nasser Mashni is wanted for questioning over his suspected involvement in hijacking carols by candlelight celebrations on Christmas on December 25, 2023, and ruining Christmas for hundreds of Aussie families. He is also wanted for questioning for alleged involvement in treasonous activities against Australia, where he called Australia Day Invasion Day, and over his possible involvement in organising pro-terror mob rallies in the heart of Melbourne's CBD. These rallies incite terrorism, hatred, violence and jihad against the Jewish people. Mashney has a past criminal conviction for kidnapping a child and beating him with a wooden axe handle. Mashney shoved the child into the boot of his car and drove him to an abandoned paddock, where he threatened to break the child's legs. Mashney is extremely dangerous. If you see this man, please do not approach him and call 000 immediately.
Sandra?
Now, both these men are extremely dangerous and police advise not to approach them. And remember, you can report crime anonymously. Coming up, we need your help on a number of new cases.
Notorious feminazi Clementine Ford is wanted for questioning over her involvement in the doxing of 600 Jewish writers and artists. These writers and artists have received death threats as a result of her actions and are now in fear for their safety. Ford also regularly uses her platform to incite racism, anti-Semitism, division and hatred. Ford goes by the pronouns it and they, and can get very upset and dangerous if incorrect pronouns are used and she is misgendered. Ford was last seen in the Amazon forest leading a wild tribe of man-eating Amazon women. If you see Ford, please do not approach her and dial 000 immediately. Our producer just received a message from Victoria Police advising him that there is a suppression order for the following wanted suspects. As a result, we have had to suppress the names and images of these suspects at the last minute. The suspects in question are of no particular ethnicity or religious faith and aren't affiliated with any political movement. But Victoria Police can assure you that if they are hypothetically associated with any particular religion or political movement, that it would be entirely peaceful. Victoria Police is here to serve and protect the community. Sam Karagiozis is wanted for questioning in his involvement for leading weekly racist anti-Semitic mobs through Melbourne's CBD, for harassing and intimidating Jewish business owners and inciting anti-Semitic hatred. One of his favourite chants is the genocidal chant, "There is only one solution," Intifada revolution, which calls for the genocide and murder of all Jews living in Israel. Prior to graduating to anti-Semitism and calling for the murder of Jews, Sam was charged by Victoria Police with 13 drug offences, including importing, possessing and trafficking drugs such as cocaine, MDMA, ketamine and methamphetamine. According to a 60 Minutes report, Sam also allegedly operated a Bitcoin ATM scam. And when Sam is not serving up anti-Jewish sentiment on the streets of Melbourne, his souvlaki takeaway store in Frankston apparently serves up really bad food hygiene, having failed at least 2 food safety inspections. If you see this man, please dial 000 immediately. And remember, he has very bad hygiene.
It's not just the cops' job to keep our streets safe. If you have any information on any of those crimes, if you recognise anyone involved, you know the drill.
And that number, of course, is 1800 333 000, or you can report crime online.
Until then, on behalf of the whole team, have a good night.
And remember, evidence is everywhere.
So if you see something, say something.